Part 1. Introducing building element. Horizontal covering separating stories are called floors. The highest floors of the building is called the roof, whose moisture insulation details are one of its most important features. The layers that make up the roof include structural part, floor covering and ceiling covering. Part 2. Implementing details. The steel frame members, which include beams and columns, are implemented based on structural design. After installing the main beams on the columns, the secondary beams are connected to the main beams using angles at appropriate distances. To implement the galvanized trapezoidal sheet, which is known as the steel deck, a 6 cm angle is installed on the main beams with a welded connection. Then the steel deck is implemented between the two angles and on the beams. For proper connection of the steel deck to the beams and also for the uniform behavior of the concrete and steel components, shear studs with appropriate diameters and distances are used with a welded connection. Concrete in slabs is prone to cracking due to shrinkage and thermal expansion. For this reason, first the shrinkage and temperature reinforcement is applied in a grid pattern and then the concrete is applied with a minimum cement content of 250 kg per cubic meter. The thickness of the concrete and the details of the reinforcement are determined based on structural calculations. A layer of nylon is applied as a vapor barrier on the concrete surface. A layer of thermal insulation, for example rock wool, is applied with a minimum thickness of 5 cm. On the surface of the thermal insulation, for leveling and sloping, lightweight concrete with a cement content of 150 kg per cubic meter or mineral pumice is used. The thickness of the leveling section is at least 5 cm. The next layer is a moisture insulation that is applied between two layers of sand and cement mortar. The moisture barrier layer can be tarpaulin or prefabricated moisture barrier. The sand that makes up the cement sand mortar must be fine so as not to damage the waterproofing. The two layers of cement sand mortar, in addition to smoothing the surface, also protect the waterproofing. The thickness of the moisture layer and mortar is at least 4.5 cm. The final layer is asphalt, which must be at least 3 cm thick. Part 3. Constituent materials. Part 4. Reference.